Okay, so I'm working on my little project for my shrimp tank. All I'm doing is super gluing some peacock moss onto the little terracotta pots that I got. They're like, I think 60 cents at Walmart. And just grab you some super glue gel. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Yeah, some super glue gel. And I have to treat my peacock moss for blackbeard algae because it's coming out of this tank. So, and it has grown a lot. So there's just a little peroxide in there. I'm dipping it in warm water, just tap water with peroxide, and it pretty much eliminates the blackbeard algae. And what I do is I grab my glue. Where's the open one? Yep, right here. Glue a little bit on there, shove a piece of peacock moss right on top, and then I have this is also tap water, and just dip it in there to kind of set the glue and see what pieces are falling off so I can glue them right back in. It's very simple, very easy, and it only takes a couple minutes. So these will be inside the shrimp tank. I was going to use some of the stone that I have, but I think it's too big to fit in there. I think it would take up the entire tank, so I went ahead and shoved it in the 29-gallon. But I'm going to finish my little project here, and I'll check back later. And I think I forgot to mention, after I've already finished my project, that I got this from L.R. Brett's. I ordered peacock moss from him. He gives you, I want to say, a good handful of it. It's grown since I've gotten it. It's been a few weeks. And this is some tough stuff. I mean, moss itself is a pretty tough plant, but I really enjoy it. He uses it in his shrimp tanks. You can see it's a little bit thinner than what do you call that? Java moss. I really like the look of it, and it grows very easily. I've had a little bit of die-off, only I think due to it not having enough sunlight, and it's almost impossible to kill. And I mean, what I mean by die off is like maybe a small patch of it would turn brown like this, but the amount that has been living so far, I mean, really, that's what, just a little pinch compared to the amount that I have. And like I said, it gives you a pretty good amount. And over the course of the past couple months, you know, it's just been growing and growing and growing. So, highly recommend it. I like it. So guys, this is the end result. I found one stone. It's pretty rough, like very coarse, and decided to glue some moss onto that as well. You see some of the particles are coming off, but that's fine. And the terracotta plants are in there. The white part, the glue part, will eventually, you won't be able to see it once the moss really starts to grow. So this tank, it gets 24-hour lighting, so that moss will really explode in about a month or two. The water wisteria is growing very well. Right now we don't see any shrimp that I can see. Oh, there's one right here. Yeah, they're everywhere because I just did a water change. There's little algae zucchini tablets that I put in here, or zucchini wafers. So this is what it looks like. So far, so good. The water wisteria has some growing to do, so does the moss. I have the original Java moss that came with the shrimp when I purchased them. And the gentleman who sold them to me, shout out to you, Joe, he put some Java moss in there so the shrimp have something to hold on to while he was traveling with them. I noticed a couple of the females are carrying eggs. If we can focus, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but she's got some eggs on her. That's good. So in a couple more weeks, I hope the wisteria will start to take over the back of the tank. I definitely need to get another filter in here. I do have more nano sponge filters, but I'm thinking about getting the Lee's sponge filter that is in my 29-gallon tank and putting it over here in the corner and burying it, just to help take care of some of that snail poop that's going on. Like, I can't do a lot of gravel vacuuming, but I am noticing that the snail poop is getting pretty thick in here. So I'm gonna be doing 2 water changes every week in here. If I don't get that type of sponge filter, I might add a internal filter like in the 29-gallon tank, just to polish off the water. Of course, I'll have to do what I did over there and cover the intake area, or maybe even just get a hang-on back. I don't know yet. I'm still debating. I like the internal filters better, in my opinion, but they do take up room in the aquarium. That's a problem, but I like them better because I can fit way more media in an internal than I can in a hang-on back filter. So, well, this is what my tank looks like for now, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully on the next update we'll see some babies.